shouldn't be, but it probably is. Come on, baby. Do the funky mic dance. Now, come on, baby. It's on.
What is that? Oh. I wonder if it's counting me and the computer.
Oh, come on,
Says we have 2 viewers.
with me.
Says we have 2 viewers. Rest in peace.
It now. Come on, baby. The bottom. That should do it. What's it look like on there?
Let me check.
And what's it sound like?
No, sorry, you lost someone.
That should do it. Ah, loud. What's it look like on there? And what's it sound like? Okay.
Turn off the lights, come on. Guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and start it just so that, well, I want to see if he's gonna start blabbering, and then if this will catch it. I do not want that. Almost and raw mouse. Wait, is it too quiet now? End is never the end is never the end is never the end is never loading, never the end is never the end is never the end.
It's
Wait, is it too quiet now?
a little scream. It made that sound. Oh.
End is never the end is never the end is never the end is never. Hold on.
The parable! It's endlessly catching it.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh. It's endlessly catching.
Okay. It's good. It works. Shut it off.
The parable.
It's gonna endlessly parable.
The parable. The parable. The parable. It's endlessly catching it.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh boy, we have a viewer. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We are gonna have to hear when the game starts, though.
Stanley went to the left. And now it's going right.
Left or right?
I don't know.
Left?
What if... I don't even know if you go left or right.
Well, you said left earlier. Do we just go left?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, beautiful.
I just gotta catch that.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay, turn it on now.
Employee number
And hold it
427's
away.
job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-loading, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Is it copying?
Call him
I'm gonna see what my
or
headphones
even
are.
say hi.
Oh, that's a better
Never in
idea.
all his years at the company had this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I thought it was actually like sideways. Mr. 429. I wish that there was a cursor. I don't know if I'm actually, what?
Like so. He's so bad at aiming.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What time is it?
No matter
What
how
time
hard
is it?
Stanley
Check the
looked,
time on the clock.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
2:57
What?
ish. Wait, I'm an idiot.
You look at the wrong time.
5:25. No.
Then 11.
No, 11.
11:25.
25.
Be slow. When's the last time you went on map?
I hate Mondays. Do you think the paper actually says
You looked
something
at
on
the
it?
red marker, didn't you?
What red mark?
We saw it
Yeah.
said 2.
So, is it catching from the speaker and repeating in the mic? So it's good. I'm gonna link it really quick.
Like what?
Distrim. And it's not choppy.
Goes along. It's hearing you. You're singing locomotion. What the heck?
What?
You're singing locomotion.
Yeah?
I didn't notice the time.
I was.
Oh my word! Do you hear that?
What?
Do you hear it?
No.
I can
What?
hear you typing. I'm hearing.
Oh. Is it too loud? That's too loud, isn't
Wait,
it?
let me see what volume's at. No, I'm not full.
Okay. You could still hear the game while talking?
Yeah, I'll do it. After we actually get it going, I'll test for about 5 minutes. Hello.
Or
Clickety clickety click click clickety click clack click click. Larry's man voice.
what?
Nothing.
The game just froze it. Did it really freeze?
The Stanley Parable said, I do not want to play, I do not want to. So we started to play. And it's...
Why? Oh, there we go.
Go.
I turned his computer off. I'm trying to get on to the chair. Windows Vista, is that you? I really, really wish that there was a cursor.
That's some bright paper.
Yeah, it How do you even read that report? All the doors are locked.
The keyboard is so loud.
Move it over here. There we go.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Turn off the...
Computer?
Yeah, it's that thing.
But it doesn't advance the story in any way. How the mighty have fallen. Is that VR?
Hmm?
Who farted? Their cup asks the important questions.
I don't know.
That's glass.
Just keep walking forward. Just keep walking
But I
forward.
had to check everything.
Oh, you're lying.
Okay, I'm running full speed
I'm
now.
turning off.
I'm running
When
full.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, you said go left earlier, but the game.
Oh, no!
Game tells me go left. Do I go right?
Say no. Go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Stop trying to open doors.
Love is an open door.
No.
No. Okay. I will.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yes.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all at the soda machine.
$1.25.
Get some.
That's too.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm not looking at paintings. I'm looking at cold drinks.
I like those chairs. They
At
look
this
really
point,
cool.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
It was
Forever.
because of Stanley.
Forever alone.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, still waiting. Give me coffee. Or not. Give me more dialogue. Or not.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No.
Nope.
That one chair kind of freaks me out. Oh, there's 2. I'm not freaked out now.
3.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Follow the direction of the next one.
Okay. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penal for jumping off the cart.
Jump off the cargo.
Oh,
Will you
that'll
die
kill
if you-
me.
Are you sure? Can you die?
I'm pretty sure.
Can you die just like
Look,
that?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Yeah, you
I
are.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Here we go!
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Try to open the door.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Wait. Don't.
If you're on my side, open this car door. It can't hear me. Really? Really? You're so convinced that you...
You can't pick up objects, man.
I want to pick up objects. Danger. Danger memes. Memes everywhere.
Memes.
Les epic memes.
Memes.
2v1. Further down. 2v3. Do not stand on this side of the fence.
How am I supposed to?
I know. How do I get on the right side, left side of the fence? The left, right side of the fence.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Go for the red, blue.
You said follow the next order.
True. Go red. It's the first left one. But red's our good luck color. Red's my luck.
I like blue.
But red's my color. Go red.
Okay. What if you're the guy? What if you're the guy narrating and you're just telling me to go? I'll go red.
I may or may not
God,
be.
you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we
would.
stopped. And I think I
Did you
have a
notice?
solution.
I would be.
Here,
We
I can
would.
show you.
Great.
Don't go in.
I gotta die. You told me go red!
Well,
I thought that was gonna
Why
fall.
didn't you continue walking?
Was that gonna change something?
Do we want?
Who knows? You could have.
What are
You've
we
been
looking
checking
for?
everything. Why didn't you check over there?
I don't know.
What have
Well,
you done?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Run.
I actually feel happy.
Run.
Get me out of light, man.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Something was gonna happen. I could feel it.
Where are you going?
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh no!
Ah! Go back.
Can I go through the wood door?
Slam it. That did a lot. See
Open
if there's
the
any
door.
secret of that other room, the super special room.
Yeah. No, Stanley, wait! I hate mouse controls. The camera feels so bad.
What? You lying?
Oh, it's a picture. Can't tell what it is.
Stick it in your mouth and jump down.
Oh no, I missed that?
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen in here?
It's getting dark, I'm leaving.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
What did we achieve? I gotta touch
You
the
heard
stairs.
me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Okay, I'll return and see if you change your mind.
Change your mind of killing me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Are you are going to stay here, aren't you?
Am I? Am I gonna stay here? I think I've got to end it.
I think I got in his voice.
He's not saying anything, nothing's progressing.
Goodbye, world.
He's not gonna say anything?
I
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
do it.
Why?
Just do it!
This is a case where you do not want to listen to Shia LaBeouf.
Do it!
No, for real, this... Do I go back and check one more?
Don't let your life be real. Jump off the cliff.
Do I check one more? I'm checking one more.
Oh my word.
It's just one more.
You're killing me here. Stop listening to the announcer.
He's the narrator. He's not an announcer. Oh, the lights got pretty again.
Jump off of here.
Yeah, what happens if I just jump off here? It won't let me.
The invisible. What?
I'm trying to walk off and
Oh,
stuff.
invisible us. What the hey? That room leads to. How's that room doing that? It's the TARDIS.
TARDIS.
What?
I don't know.
You cannot do the TARDIS sound.
I didn't know the TARDIS had a sound. I don't watch Doctor Who.
Who are you?
Okay, I've got to just jump, I guess.
About time.
I don't think you care for my life.
Nope. Never did. He's just kind of silent this time.
Yeah.
He's given up on you completely.
He's gotten annoyed with them.
Just do it.
No! Oh, thank God.
Wait.
You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I'm sorry!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I don't
just
know.
wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Jump.
This was the real one.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
It's going
I'm
to
going
restart.
back.
We're taking Blue Door.
Oh no. You're just getting a kick out of this.
I don't know anymore. These are long loading screens. Okay. Still says nothing on the screen.
I
All of
guess
his co-workers were
this
gone.
time go with him, don't go with him, go,
Stanley
don't.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Go,
Perhaps he
don't
had
go,
simply missed
go,
a memo.
don't. Go, don't. So, yes, no, yes, no.
When Stanley
Actually-
came to a set of 2 open doors,
So-
he entered the door on his left.
Go left. So yes, no, no, yes, no.
Okay. No, no, yes, no.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an
That said
answer there.
expectation. It didn't say expectation. Let a ball beside you. Take it out passive aggressively. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Huh.
You don't want to ball. Who are you?
Number of slides on this slide.
Slides. Charts and slides.
Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Please, I'm begging, stop. The boss appreciation.
Why did we hire you? Right now you're both of them.
What are your dreams for the future?
Plant life, football, pollution.
Pollution. Mitosis. Less air. Comatose.
Man.
Okay.
Oh man, we went through them all.
What do people want? Things.
What is hot? Profit, 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 profit.
Graphs about things and money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. We have our new product. Graphs about things and money. Mike James, you are fired. Happy feelings. You're not allowed happy feelings.
Those are happy feelings. Never heard, felt those before.
A lot of percentage.
A lot of percentage.
Alright. I'm proceeding.
So we're doing our so no, I guess
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
not. Boss's office. I'm gonna
Check it again.
let's see.
Red button. That's not a button, that's a light. I'm an idiot. Fire hose.
Have it on in case messages.
A car!
For
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers
Just
blinking
maybe.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he
What?
went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers were actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
This
He
is
wasn't
not an
crazy
exit,
after
this is a
all.
loop.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Got to the room.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
That wasn't
Stanley
there.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After
Wait.
all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the
A
voice not
painting
see
was
him
taken
float
down.
and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Alright.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently
No.
and
No.
invited himself to wake up.
No!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
I
I'm
think the
through
voice
with this
killed
dream.
me.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life
How does
is
he have a
normal.
wife when he's literally all day at his job?
He's not.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Okay. Are you back?
Stanley began screaming.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Say Hunger Games.
It is Hunger Games.
Black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although
Stanley's
she
dead.
would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
You're next,
And then she
Mariella.
turned and ran.
So, is there like multiple endings?
All of his co-workers were
Let's
gone.
try to
What
don't,
did it
don't,
mean?
don't.
Stanley decided to
The
go
first
to the
time was
meeting room.
don't,
Perhaps
and
he
then
had
there was a red and
saved
blue
the
door.
memo.
Okay.
Don't even listen to his line. He says, always has laughed.
What if he changes it
When
at some
Stanley
point?
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I did not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Admire the employee
Wow.
lounge.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Okay, don't forget.
Stanley
to
was
jump
so bad at
Yeah.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look,
Wait,
Stanley, I
falling
think
doesn't
we've
kill me,
gotten off on the
remember?
wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Do it.
I realize that investing in your
Hurry.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but in his eagerness to prove that he
Whoops.
is in control of the story
You got
and
too
no one
high.
gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Good job, Stanley.
He killed himself.
It didn't kill me whenever I jumped down 3 times.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
But that
Perhaps
open
he
door,
had sadly
though.
missed a memo.
Which open door?
The open door down there. That
Yeah,
had to be
I'm
right.
gonna jump down again.
Yeah, try to land on
Just-
one of the barrels.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime,
employee
a work
lounge.
of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions,
further up,
it's
like,
incredible he
look
wasn't
down.
found years ago.
To the right. Look to the right.
Ah, there we go. I'm gonna land on the truck.
Try.
But in his eagerness
Jeez.
to prove that he is in
Impossible
control
to
of the
get down.
story and no
Okay.
one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death.
That doesn't
Good
work.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Good job, Stanley.
Everyone.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from when Stanley came to a set of 2 open. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
You're
Stanley
talking
knew
over
it perfectly
yourself.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley,
Take
I think
me there.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really?
What?
I was in the middle of
Really?
something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
I still don't think we're communicating.
Oh,
What?
Stanley walked through the red
around, look back, look back.
door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh.
my.
You see? Nothing
Hey,
here.
looks like
I
Portal.
haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Go blue,
Go
go
on,
blue.
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
But that's an alternate. No, that alternate's just gonna take me straight. No. What? Please rate your...
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking
One.
for some
Hit
real
one.
critical feedback here.
Hit one.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard.
2 seconds.
Do you think these are real people?
Or is that minute?
Okay, these are not real people.
Christian, you've taken 7 hours. Well, there was one that took 2 seconds, so...
Yeah. Why not ask some friends for help? Oh no! Now it's saying I got no friends on Steam. I've got Steam friends. Do I take alternate?
Don't take alternate.
Check right?
Damn it.
A dead rat. Bye. Back here.
Now,
What the?
would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
1.
You
2.
You said I have no friends.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Did it just reset the whole game? Oh!
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think
Stop
the
staring at him,
will
Christian.
really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only
They
becomes
got a baby
clear
from,
once
like-
you've been playing it for about
That's a
4
real
hours.
baby.
Why don't you give it
Got a
4
baby
hours
from, like,
of play
Google
to
or
make
something.
Sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No, 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 no.
Let it burn.
I know what.
Let it burn!
I'm not. No, no, no. It looks like.
Like, what happened? What are you doing?
Seeing if there's. I'm hiding behind the pot.
You heartless bastard.
Oh!
Do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
Press the button.
I'm out. I'm
Oh.
done. It's over.
I'm out.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh no.
How many games are in this game? Ah.
What?
Is this any better? At last, the one thing you always desired.
What?
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Trying to think of why.
Tell me that, Stanley.
Oh.
Will it ever
Jump.
be enough?
Can you jump?
I can't
Well, I'll
jump.
say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater
I'm gonna just
artistic
push the whole
purpose.
keyboard.
Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a
You
house.
can duck. Where's it? The ground.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh.
Oh.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off... Yes.
A
It's
door.
complete. I made this, Stanley.
Every new Minecraft
Gaze
player.
upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Do 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 do.
It's a trap.
That is a trap. No, I'm not stepping in it. It even has the. It's got the exact same walk sound. How come it loads more chunks than the actual game?
Well, the game can load more chunks if you set it.
Alright, trap me.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
Yeah.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yes.
Diamond everything.
Yes.
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, yes.
It has the music. Oh, but it's not the actual song, it's like remix. Let me through. I'll see if it's got... I really actually like this remix.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. You brought a light?
Cool.
Here's something to make a light, but you won't let me.
Mushrooms? I wonder if they got a world spawn, a random spawn.
No. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No! Oh,
You've gone all the way down.
I didn't want to die.
You don't have to die from 3 blocks down.
Oh, that's normal Minecraft physics, not Stanley's Minecraft.
Well, earlier you fell. I'm not saying the ones you weren't dying from. You were falling and you didn't die. And so,
oh,
it's just Portal.
it's
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Creators of this game were like going to everyone like, hey, can we make this? How's the door open? No. I'll grab the port. What's that to the left? Oh.
take it.
Trying to open the door. Oh, to the left, right. No, to the right. Right there.
Oh.
It's actually going to make you go through a course. Keep going. Okay, go back.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
You're playing
I am
for
playing.
What is?
You know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
Whee!
This is Portal physics. You don't take damage.
What the... That's a drop. Filing cabinets. That's a drop. What is this game? That's a drop. Guess I'll just drop. Oh!
Bye.
Do we go up the stairs? Are those stairs? No. It's so dark.
Stanley. Announcer, where are you?
I know.
No, don't go back. Oh, back. So, hey, 423.
What was my number again?
Are you 423?
Was I?
So no, don't yeah, go that way.
It's pretty bad. I already forgot my number. Oh, I'm 427.
What? Yeah, luring you back into here. Making music?
I swear, if it jump scares,
I'll love it.
I don't think anything's happening here.
I'll go somewhere else.
Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
That's not ominous. Oh. There's the end. I thought it was actually gonna stay a black screen until he said it's the end.
So we just played Stanley,
Minecraft, Portal,
Stanley Craftable,
Stanley's crafting portal, his crafty portal.
Mine.
It skipped the...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I just follow everything
Do it.
for a try? We've already
Yet there
seen
was not a
this.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
My eyes! My legs!
Are on fleek.
Ooh.
All this part.
This part.
You're just watching CNNers. Forgot what you did in this part. Keep going forward. That way.
Boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh yeah, he'll tell you a
Shocked,
password.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in
there's a
disbelief
password they have to stick
who
in that keypad
orchestrated
right
this.
there.
What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had
To the right.
assigned it an
Behind you.
extra secret PIN number.
To the right.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2, 8, 4, 5. Just hit him in. You idiot.
No, it was backwards.
Well, now it's gonna open up the thing to the right.
Yet incredibly,
the
by
right.
simply pushing random buttons on the
to the right, that's
keypad,
it.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
He's been trying to get fit. This is just an exercise machine.
Totally.
Link Plus.
Hey.
Um, I guess I'm going down. Don't kill me. They look bloody. Oh, it was just the lighting.
Loading, loading,
Loading.
loading, loading.
Not the end. Da-da-da loading. Da-da-da loading. Da-ba-down. Da-da-da.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
It'll be funny if the game actually ends, like you get the real ending if you follow everything, and most of the game is just you not
Stanley
listening.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh.
Keep following this.
Yeah, I said I would follow it.
Oh, I like this part. But I
Beep.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
to the left. There's a button.
I was trying to see if I could jump.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Whoa.
Their true nature
Fired.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Jeez. There's a lot of computers now. These weren't here before, were they?
I saw those there.
Hold on, I'm 427, right? Go back. Yep, I'm 427.
Hello.
There's my desk.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh no.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled
Not
with
this.
emotions. Happy, or
This one.
sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and
Remember how you
commanded
passed
from
this
this
far.
very place. And as the cold reality of his
Unless
past
it's
began to sink in,
They're different
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I don't know what this game is. No, I know what the game is, but it is a very confusing game. Portal? That's a Stanley parable.
Looks cool. I like some of the old games I used to play.
4. Oh, do I have to find them in order? Yep, 1. 2. Where can I get a 3?
Can I get a 3?
Can I get a 3? Is that it? That's 5. Is 3 down here? No. 3.
The ball was out there.
Yeah. 5 was over there. Or am I supposed to input those numbers 0, 1, 4, 2, 0, 0, 0, 1? I didn't see a 0.
Go down the pit, maybe?
Oh, you mean the red pit?
Yeah. If there's anything.
I need a 0.
Huh.
Guess I'm just gonna walk further. Facility power.
Oh yeah, this is what starts all the stuff.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So is the guy telling me say on or off?
I'm pretty sure if you hit on, it starts a thing that explodes the place in like a minute or two.
So should I hit on or off?
I don't know.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm counting until I stop because I stop right now.
So just
Off it is.
wow. Good job. Good job, Stanley.
Stanley killed quite possibly every single person
In
in
the
the
factory.
office. Or not.
Sound like Linkin Park for a second there.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No, there's still stuff.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Sky!
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's
Yeah, stop like
grasp?
where are you going?
Yeah.
How did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized
Wait, is that going
none of this
down?
mattered.
Okay, good. It's
For
just
it was
sunlight.
not knowledge or even
Wasn't
power
hitting it yet.
that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
Yeah.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
It took control
The
from me.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new
I'd actually
world.
like to just walk around this. This looks
This was
nice.
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Earlier,
And
it made us
Stanley
play Minecraft and Portal.
Oh, I was gonna mention
So that's how you actually beat the game. You actually follow him.
that whole thing last night where you're having trouble with the computer.
Hmm.
What's the cable provider here? Is it cable internet?
I actually don't know, to be honest.
I saw this is something today on Facebook. It was on the an MSN web page about hackers got into the I think it's Time Warner cable, started stealing passwords and all kinds of stuff.
So is that what it was?
That's why I was.
Well,
kinda
hopefully they
wondering.
didn't steal ours then.
Well, that's what I was wondering if the message kept popping up. Maybe that's the.
I'm gonna cut it there, Cov. We're strumming it. Kind of save the choices. We'll go back and watch it later. It's definitely an interesting game.
Yeah, it's more people watching.
Alright.